Hello, welcome to part 2 of the previous video. I did actually get cut off in the end. I was bringing it to a halt because it was just too much information. So I apologize for that. So I was clearly meant to stop there. And so I'm not sure exactly what I finished on. So I'm going to take it from a certain point. And we can continue. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, and I'm just going to get straight into it. Okay, right. So if you watched last time, you need to watch the previous video to get any of this because this is part 2. So I think I talked about the infinity principle that they told me about, the images of lots of pyramids or triangles, but there were more pyramids to me. There were just and there was lots of them, and I just heard a voice say infinity principle. Okay, so then I saw a lot of umbrellas. So I apologize if I'm repeating myself, but because we are going to get onto the Chinese spy balloon, what they said about that. I had to mention to you about a place with lots of pyramids. I think 10th dimension must have lots of pyramids. That's all I'm going to say. If it is the 10th dimension, where they come from, they're talking about. But lots of people standing again, and they turn around and look towards me. Okay. And then I saw a lorry. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Very odd, or lorry, Arctic truck in America, but we're talking, really long. And I looked that up because I thought that's a symbol of, possibly something important. So I looked up and I was looking at dream symbols, spiritual symbols, and I picked up some, definitions. Harbinger of change, leaving something behind, a new beginning, the need to take a risk, taking control, warning to prepare for major change. Okay, which is really interesting because I have been shown a lot of, some people call them angel numbers, numerology, numbers that signal a change. I always say these numbers with a change. So, and I think because I'm telling you, you remember everything that happens in the video is part of the message. And these numbers are relevant to usher in a change. It's a world change, but also on a personal level. Ascension symptoms I'm getting, people are getting, bodies are transforming. We've talked about that before in the videos. It's like an evolution. So there's a big change going on. So I'm seeing the numbers 555, 1515. I always have to put these videos out at the time 15:15 in GMT time, 3:15 in the afternoon. Now I'm seeing 15:05, and the biggest one is 55. I'm seeing that everywhere I go, and that always means massive change in my personal life. But in this case, it also means big change. I'm seeing the twister. Why am I saying that? It's a white one, this, and a dusty one. Over a city, and we talked about that. It was civilization, a representation of civilization. It's in the dark. So it's going to sweep change through. It's not that it's a twister's coming anywhere, anything like that. So I want you to ask the question, what change is coming up in your life and the world at large, in your opinion? Comment if you wish. I saw a hearse as well. I say even if you see them on the TV, these imagery. A hearse usually means major change, especially if it has the coffin in the back. Major change, evolution, death of something old to bring in something new. Now, the one symbol I didn't look up, but I'm getting means shelter from. Well, it's shelter from the rain. Umbrellas. So loads of people holding umbrellas, and umbrella. And it's like somebody's putting one up. The guy with the bowler hat and the all in black, who I've mentioned a few times now, umbrella, bowler hat, banks, all-time banks, money, economy, money umbrella. Stop a crash, a monetary crash. Evolution in the money markets are talking to me now. Major change coming in the world economy. Old money is gone. New money comes in. New ideas, thoughts. Extrapolation. Not to fear. It will calm. There's going to be some sort of disruption to the world economy, and it's going to bring in this major change. 2 to 4 years. Okay. Right, then they talk about the Chinese spy balloon that was... There's another siren. Chinese spy... Watching, yeah. Chinese spy balloon. I set one of my fits off before, they don't know the noise. Something must have happened somewhere. Chinese spy balloon accident. Okay, thank you. Chinese spy balloon. I could see it in the blue sky, and that, you know, the image I've been showing you of it before it got shot down. I know there's another one over Latin America, I think, somewhere. I'm not sure where though. So what did they want to say about that? They actually, it's like they took a hold of, got a hold of the balloon and brought it down in front of me, and they opened it up, and they pulled out something. There are a few other things inside it, and they're going to show me in another video. I don't know why in another video, and it was a letter, and it was opened it up, and it was orders and a contract, information regarding strategic sites for destruction in a war. But there's it's like contracts, orders, and then they showed me the Prime Minister, China, whatever, and I just heard Center of Rebellion in China Prime Minister Xi is a center of rebellion in China against pacifists. Power will be taken away through communication, and the reign of terror will end. And then it was like me doing Morse code, which I talked about in the previous video, as if some message is coming. It's like, all I'm saying is that 2299 468 421 638. Stop. Oh, I wonder if that's for somebody specific, but that was relayed to me. Okay, there's tapping though. China will be free. The war goes on. I'm seeing Tiananmen Square and that guy standing in front of the tank. You're tiring me out, you know. I've had to do this video straight after the last one because I got cut off. And okay, China will be free. The war goes on. Focus must be kept as it has always been. And then I saw the Sphinx and the pyramids view, and that's like film company. Hollywood Pictures, I looked it up. They have that view on their thing. I don't get the connection with it. I'm not being shown by Hollywood Pictures, so I don't know what the connection is with that. I'm not getting any information on that. In due course, probably. Then I saw I've finished watching a program called The Rig on Amazon Prime. It was done in the UK, about an oil rig in the North Sea, and at the end there's a tsunami. Spoilers. There's a tsunami, yeah. And they were showing me that, and again, it's going to happen in all the seas, basically. There's going to be, it's all to do with the rising tides I keep talking about. It's this message I keep getting. North Sea and around the world will cause a giant flood again if tides are not kept still. Now, the music playing at the time was Toxic. Oh no, that was, dark. Oh no, the information I've just given you, the balloon was Dark Materials. The theme tune from the BBC series, and I think it's BBC or is it HBO? Oh my god, I don't know. Maybe they did it together. I don't know. You can get it on BBC iPlayer. So, Dark Materials, which is interesting because they opened up the Spy Ballon, Dark Materials, and all of a sudden it was two way. They are German, so I want to say epic music, Toxic, redo of Britney Spears' Toxic, really good. And I got told, watch the tides. We monitor them, so should you. Not enough care is taken. Okay. Again, if anybody's gonna put comments on about me talking about global warming again, please don't do that. I'm a messenger, okay? I'm not giving you my views about anything like that, so please don't put comments on about it. Yeah, because some people got really triggered about that last time. They don't believe in it. That's your prerogative. You can believe what the heck you want. Yeah? No problem. Right, okay. Then I got the word flight, and I saw Army of Flying Angels, which is interesting, which then turned into Spitfires. And then I saw the RAF symbol that's on the side, and I can see that really clear now. And again, Winston Churchill. Then I saw a Spitfire landing. Winston Churchill was there in the field. Then the music that was playing next was Survivor by Tuvi, the way they did, or Two-Way. If I'm butchering the name, getting it wrong, please forgive me. And I saw a circle. It was one of the Mabes, Shadowmen, who was actually sitting in me, and I could see him, and he was writing, using my body to write. And he showed me this before, to the point that this is my main guide, Twin Flame, and I shared lives with him in Wisconsin in the Victorian times, and I always remember he told me we had money. Do you want me to go into it? There was a tap there. No, I'll stick the message. But anyway, basically made money on the railroad, and there was a Nathan Lamson or somebody who ran a railroad, and I didn't at one point know if that was him. Okay, right, and I've got loads. I can talk about that another time though. But he used to come out with a pocket watch, and they used to time the trains. They used to have to time the trains when they were coming in, and they showed me that again. It's like a fob watch, and it was like time. Now I've seen this before. They've shown me that, and the number 3, and I'm seeing the number 3 again. 303, 333, 1303. Again, change, transformation. So, and then they showed me trains, keeping time, keeping to schedule is what I got. So, okay. Then I started feeling afraid, and all these questions came up for me. And again, it's relevant. I don't know how, but it is, because anything that I get or happens in this video is relevant. So I suddenly felt afraid of death. Who are these people? I think I felt a bit overwhelmed at one point. What will happen to me when I pass over? Do I exist alone? Okay, so I don't know if these are questions that have been coming up for you, and maybe they're questions we need to think about. I don't know. I just got them and I have to tell you about them. So if that is relevant to anybody, it could be for anybody specific, you know, for a specific person or group of you. I don't know. Remember, the message is not going to resonate with everyone. Nobody thinks the same. But it is meant to reach light workers, starseeds, and lots of other people. Then I saw a road at night, you know, the markings up the middle, and it's really weird because one minute I'm going fast and then it's almost like it stops and then it turns, as if you're in a car or something like that. It's the oddest thing. And then there were people hiding in like bushes. At one point I thought it was corn growing, but I'm not sure what they were. Bit like the pine, you know, when pineapples grow, because they grow from the ground. We do a pineapple farm in Antigua. It was amazing. I love them. It was something like that, but they were hiding and then they were coming out, and it was dark, so somebody's hiding. And then there was a man at the side of the road I could see very clearly. He didn't look like he belonged there or in my meditation. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Then I got the song by Duran, a later one called Blame the Machines. I think maybe look at the, it's about getting lost in a car. Car is a symbol of independence and motivation, I'm getting. And it's talking about the sat nav that's taken them in the wrong direction, got them stranded, got them lost, and blaming the machines. So and it's all about being controlled, almost like a robotic control. So whether that's a reference to AI, I don't know, but it's relevant. And because they showed me a small spacecraft, which again, don't laugh, bit like that, and it's just like a triangle shape, like a big circle in the middle of it, flying over. It was almost like it was what's that part of the atmosphere? Somebody's just coming. I have to stop a moment. Sorry. Okay, sorry. That was my son. That was really creepy. He's come back earlier than I thought. Oh. Right, okay. I thought it was the person who swears around here watching. And no, I'm not paranoid. I've had a few. What the heck was that? Something moved. Anyway, long story. So it's this weird spacecraft thing. And it didn't look like, it wasn't the Earth. I don't know where it was, but it was flying somewhere. But that's interesting. Machines. Then we're coming to an end here, finally. I saw Pushin again, and then I heard Break the Chains. And Break the Chains. I don't know if that's what that's a reference to. I've got song here, but I haven't written down. But then I saw, and again in another video, these 3 little circles, but this time they were joined together. Then I saw an eye, and the final message was, seeing is believing, and then I got in transmission. Thank you. That is what I've got for you. Very odd. Comments, please, as to what you think. Again, I know people have been doing that. I can't verify whether or not they are correct. I just get the messages. If I get anything extra or they confirm anything, I will let you know. So I hope you find that interesting. So please like, share and subscribe if you haven't already. Comment, support the channel. Join memberships if you wish to. Yeah, they are. I do some extra videos. I'm talking about my little weirdness with somebody. I don't know if they're watching or what. There's odd things going on around me. So, yeah, check that out. That's in the Orion membership for exclusive videos, extra videos. Nothing changes on this channel. the channeling one will be the same. There will be ones about healing at some point, because I'm starting to get more information about that. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time. Take care.